sisters, brothers as well, sorry, and just was going to stick to sisters then. Good evening, sisters and brothers. It's an absolute honour to be here. And when Leah sent me the invitation, I thought, well, that's in my diary. I'm cancelling everything. I'm going to definitely be at the event. And after last time, Dr. Catherine, you spoke about the event last time. Honestly, I left that event empowered. I met so many amazing sisters that day, and it just gave me so much hope. You know, in your heart, when you meet sisters that do so much to make a difference to their communities, it just absolutely, I was on a high too, so it wasn't just you. So as the honorary, I'm sorry to hear that the Lord Mayor isn't here today, but as the Honorary Lord Mayor, I am so happy to be here. And I welcome you all. So it's an immense honour to stand before you today as we celebrate a milestone that fills us all with pride and gratitude. Today marks 10 years since Angels of Hope set up their service. And this event is not just a celebration of their growth, but is a testament to the strength, resilience, unity of you all in our community. Angels of Hope is more than just an organisation. It is a lifeline for women and girls who have experienced unthinkable situations. And their mission is to empower them to become independent and self-reliant, giving them the tools to rebuild their lives with dignity and confidence. Their support network is crucial as it allows women to realise they are not alone and that we are together. We can overcome any challenge. Anything that comes our way, we can. You've got to believe that. And you might not be able to do it on your own, but there is a sister or a brother out there that will help you and guide you and advise you. Don't ever think that I can't do this. I've got no one. You have. We're all part of one family. Yeah? You have to remember that. Really important. So, their success would not be possible without the collaboration and partnership of various community organisations. Working hand in hand with local partners, they've not only grown as a BAME-led organisation, and I don't really like using that term. I usually like to say Black, Asian, Minority, Ethnic. When I take it into 3-4 letters, I think we just try to narrow it down. We're more than that. Black, Asian, Minority, Ethnic communities. It's really powerful, and we should start using the full terminology. We're not just BAME. Yeah? So let's start thinking. Let us change the narrative. It might take a couple of seconds longer, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why should we narrow ourselves to that? So, Angels of Hope has led the way in regards to community cohesion, enabling a sense of belonging to us all. Regardless of our background, our ethnicity and faith, it is paramount for us to feel safe and secure in our neighbourhoods. Please remember, the beauty is in our diversity. And I always say this, that we belong to one race, the human race. Yeah? So important. The beauty is in our diversity, and I see that tonight. And it's absolutely fantastic that Leah and your organisation, that you can bring so many of us together from so many different communities. It's so beautiful and so important and so valuable. It's not everybody that can do that. So well done to you. Around you today, there are many of us here with superpowers. Okay, let's say positions of power. No, superpowers. And we are ready to empower women, especially the next generations of women and girls. Let's push for gender equality and create an inclusive, open and prosperous society where women are key players to economic growth and social transformation. It is important that we know that we have the ability and skills to determine our own choices and the right to influence social change to transform our communities at a local, national and international level. That's the power that we have. Find it, believe in it, take control. And as we look back on the last 10 years of Angels for Hope, let us also look forward to the future that has hope and determination. There's still a lot of work to be done, and many, many more lives need to be touched. So together, we will continue to make a difference, empowering women, building stronger and more inclusive communities for all. And it's really important that we all play our part. Don't just leave it to Leah and her team, or her volunteers, or the executive. We each have a role to play. Don't ever undermine yourselves. We're quick to call ourselves and knock ourselves down. We're our worst enemy sometimes. Each and every one of us is a VIP. Right, what does VIP stand for? Louder. Very important person. Absolutely, we are all very important people. And each and one of us needs to recognize that. So you have a role to play, and you're going to pull up the next person alongside you. You're going to raise them up. Don't be the ones to knock people down. Don't be the ones to criticize. There's enough people in this world to do that. We're the ones that need to put a smile on each other's faces. We're the ones that need to lift each other up. Because when you see this world, and you see the horror and the terror of what's going on, and I will say, the politicians in our world, now I'm not bound by chains anymore. So there's certain things I'm allowed to say, and certain things I'm not allowed to say. But you are the politicians, the community, the people, yeah? You need to lobby your politicians, your councillors, your MPs. If you want change, if you want to stand up for humanity, and you see the horrors of what's happening in our world, I was going to get abusive then, I better not. It's terrifying, it's emotional, and each one of us has seen those images on the TV, and each one of us, our hearts are broken, and we can't sleep at night once you've seen those images of children blown to pieces, or people wanting power and control over the less advantaged people in this world. We need to be those that are the voice of the oppressed. So please use your freedom, use your voice to be the freedom of the oppressed in our world. Thank you for listening, and God bless you all.
আলোতে থাকুন, ফোকাসে থাকুন, হাত রাখুন প্রজন্মের হাতে।